you wait long enough, and obviously our MVP is dying to come out to meet each and every one of you, our friends from the media. Thank you so much for joining us here. Right now, we're not going to make you wait any longer. Here's 2015 NBA champion and season's most valuable player. Big Manila welcome to Stephen Curry! Okay, the MVP's in the house. Stephen, let's get this ball rolling first. Obviously, you've been the face of Under Armour basketball since you joined the brand in 2013. Okay, go ahead, take a picture first.
There's so many phones pointed at me, I wanted to point one back.
Go ahead. One against so many. No, not a problem, not a problem. Welcome to the Philippines.
Thank you for having me, thank you.
I think they want one more picture of them.
Okay.
Can you imagine?
All right, hold on. I'll do one better, I'm gonna do a video.
There, that's what it gets everybody.
Here we go, here we go.
Here we go. Okay, everybody smile, smile.
I'm starting over here and I'm going over there. Here we go, one, two, three.
Okay, everybody, this is from Manila, everybody.
Yeah! Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
I gotta change my first question then. My first question should be, do you feel the love of Manila?
I feel it, I feel it. I'm happy to be here. My first time here in the Philippines, so thank you for having us. Myself and Under Armour, we are very, very honored to be here, and we're gonna have a lot of fun. Obviously today, celebrating basketball and a new hot sneaker.
Well, obviously everybody wants to find out what has been the best thing for you as far as bringing Under Armour around the world, especially here in Asia. What's been the most special thing for you?
We put so much time in developing a great product and a great story behind a shoe that helps me, be successful in the basketball court. So we want to share that with the world, and you guys have allowed us that opportunity to come here to the Philippines and do that. So it's special. I put a lot of my personality into the shoe, and obviously the technology is second to none, and that's why we're here, and hopefully you guys get a chance to be a part of it.
Okay, talk to us briefly about the personality that you tried to put in the shoe so that everybody at least gets to appreciate it.
Well, you see all year there's so many different colorways that each tell a different story, and a lot of those have things to do with my upbringing, where I grew up, things that are important to me, my family, and just how basketball has inspired me to be better. So each one, it's hard to kind of talk about them individually because there's so many, but you'll be able to follow that story along the way, and that's kind of what Signature Product has allowed me to do and inspire the next generation as they suit up and lace up and get ready to play some basketball.
Obviously the underdog tag is always what they have when they talk about Stephen Curry. After the success of last season, do you think you've silenced all your critics?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to argue with the year that we've had, but I never really listened to the critics. It's more just a self-determination and passion to get better and achieve the goals that I've set. And for me now, the inspiration is to do it all over again because it was such a great feeling the first time. So I'm going to be working all summer to get better because I feel like I haven't reached my full potential yet. Relying on my teammates to go along that journey with me, and so I'm excited about this coming season.
So obviously you're excited about this coming season. We're going to give the media, of course, a chance to be able to ask their questions. You've represented your country before. How special is it playing for one's country?
Oh, it's amazing. When you know that whenever you go overseas or suit up with your country's colors and the name across your chest, it's something that's bigger than you, and it's a small group of people that are able to play the game at that level and represent your country. So I've done it twice and been fortunate enough to win 2 gold medals in the World Cup, and hopefully can do it again next summer in Rio. But when your whole country is behind you, there's no greater feeling than that.
Well, this next segue question, of course, is our national team is now preparing to play. Hopefully for the Rio Olympics, there's going to be a qualifying in a few weeks' time. What would you say to to the Filipino basketball players as far as they're representing their country?
Just go at it. Don't leave anything, don't hold anything back. It's an amazing opportunity that's in front of you. So, whatever style you want to play, whether it's small ball or shooting a lot of threes or playing up tempo, embrace it. Play it to the best of your ability. Show some heart, and hopefully you'll achieve whatever goal. Obviously, qualify for the Olympics, but you achieve the goal that they've set.
So far, before I open it to the questions to the friends from the media, are you surprised at the reception that you've just gotten right now?
Well, checking my Twitter the last 2 months, there was so much representation and love and support from all the Filipino fans. So I knew this was going to be probably one of my favorite stops of the UA Roadshow. So I'm not surprised. It's so special to walk into a room like this and see how much support me and my team, and I'm definitely honored. So thank you very much.
It must be overwhelming for you to fly halfway across the world and finally you see this many people.
It is, and I'm going to enjoy it. Like I said, it's my first time. It won't be my last time to the Philippines, so
that's what they want to hear.
That's it. I'm coming back for sure.
Okay, we're going to open it now to our friends from the media. We've got a mic back there. We don't have too much time. Go ahead. Okay, we got a mic right here. Go ahead, please.
Good afternoon, staff. Hi, Anthony.
How you doing?
I'm good. I'm Jojo of KickRocks31.com. I've been a huge Golden State Warriors fan since the 80s.
I can tell you got the hat on. That's nice right there.
Old school right there. And I'd like to thank you personally for bringing a championship back to the Bay. I've been a huge fan of the Niners, the Giants, and I never thought that I'd see the Golden State Warriors win a championship in my lifetime. Again, thank you. Now, for my question, NYPost.com or NewYorkPost.com posted an article 3 months ago revealing Under Armour's $1 billion plan to build its basketball brand around you. Or $1 billion plan to build its basketball brand around you. Can you please share with us how your partnership or relationship with the brand has molded you into the basketball player you are today, the NBA MVP and world champion?
Great question. My relationship and partnership with Under Armour has, one, kept me on the court. This is obviously well chronicled, the ankle injuries that I've had over my career. And since I've been wearing Under Armour shoes for the last 2.5 years, I haven't had any issues. And there's no secret to why that is. We have a great product, a shoe that's comfortable, that's lightweight but still sturdy and allows me to get on the floor and be able to cut and have that responsiveness that I need to do what I do on the floor. And I get inspired every time I put my shoes on, especially my signature shoe, because there's no better feeling than putting your own shoe on and going out on the floor and trying to have a great game. So every time I get a new colorway and get a reaction from my fans across the world when they get to see them as well, it's a great journey. And so we're just getting started. I've been on the UA team for 2.5 years, and this is a lifetime thing. So we're gonna continue to get better and better and better, and you just gotta be along for the ride.
Fantastic answer. Next, who do we have? Where's the mic? Okay, go ahead, please.
Hi, Steph. I'm Susie. I'm from Fox Sports. The words born shooter have been used to describe you, but I'm sure you don't rely solely on that to get to the skill level that you're at. Can you take us through your daily practices and what motivates you to just grind it out every day?
What motivates me, obviously, is basketball is so much fun. I've been blessed to have great experiences along the way, but no matter what level I've been on, I'm appreciative of that level. I want to reach my full potential and get the most out of the game that I can. So I rely on my work ethic a lot to prepare myself for whatever moment might come my way. So at the clinic today, we'll show a little bit of how I prepare in the off season, the things that I work on. But the biggest thing is just the time you put into it. I get up 300 to 400 makes when I go into my shooting workouts, and sometimes more than that. But it's about the repetitions that you put into it and how much you push yourself to the limit every single day. So no matter what kind of success I've achieved, I've always feel like there's more to obtain. So I keep the focus on that.
Never satisfied. We're gonna move it around. I think we got a mic over here, and then so at least we can get the entire room. Go ahead.
Hello. Hi, I'm Sarah. I'm representing Chennai TV. And I just want to say that I'm inspired by your faith and for sharing it to your fans. Here's my question. You have won MVP, NBA champ, and gold medal. What else do you want to achieve in your career?
Well, I want to do all those things again for sure. That's a start. There's been many legends in this league that have won multiple, and the feeling that we have on the podium after we won Game 6 in the finals was such an amazing feeling. And every time I see a picture of us, with the championship shirt and the hats and the confetti running around, I want to work hard enough to get back and do it again. So that's the short-term goal. But I want to be a Hall of Famer and be somebody that people remember, for a very, very long time and inspire, the next generation to, to keep building the game of basketball, like it was built before me.
Very well said. We're going to move over to the other side. We've got a mic here, I believe. Go ahead, please. Okay, go ahead.
Hi, Stefan. I'm so excited. I'm from China, and during 2013 Global NBA Games, I saw him in the Great Wall. My question is, when I play basketball, I feel unconfident. So, do you have some suggestions for me?
My confidence is built on my preparation. So the amount of time that I spend practicing and perfecting my craft, I know I can rely on that no matter what the situation is. So whether, like in Game 2 of the NBA Finals, I shot 5 for 22, I think it was, and everybody, thought I fell off the face of the earth and was never going to be able to come back from that. I never lost confidence because I knew how much time I put into it, and that eventually, I'd figure it out and I'd find my way. So you got to practice, you got to, challenge yourself every single day. But just challenge yourself to believe in yourself. You have to have a heart and kind of a mind that you're going to be successful no matter what. And you might fail a couple of times, and that's okay, because it makes you stronger along the way. I didn't win MVP every year, and this is my first championship. So for 6 years before this, we've fallen short, but it makes it worth it in the end once you finally do realize your goal.
Okay, go ahead, the lady there, and then can you get your mic?
Hi,
How
I'm
you
Catherine
doing?
Cornell from ABS-CBN News. Yes, I'd just like to say that your mom is so beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
And your wife and your kid, how come they're not here?
Say what?
Your mom, your wife and your kid, they're not here.
Oh, they're not here. No.
But that is not my question, darling. Okay.
They do say hello though, and I sent them the video, so they're here in spirit.
A while ago, you had a meet and greet with our teenage superstar, Danielle Padilla. Right? Okay, hush. Anyways, what was the first thing he told you when he saw you a while ago?
That might have been the first time. I'm guessing he was speechless. So I was really proud of that moment.
That's great. Because we did a story 2 months ago when you followed him, and the Twitter world went gaga because of that. Yeah.
I saw the picture that he posted of all his Under Armour gear and the signature shoes, and he had probably more shoes than I did at the time. So I appreciated his support and it was, be able to be one of his 4.5 million followers. I'm proud of that.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
Hi, good afternoon. I'm Joseph Ramos from the Manila Times. What advice can you give to Gilas Pilipinas team, our national squad, which will compete in the FIBA Asia Olympic qualifier this September? Are you familiar with the players?
Just have confidence in yourselves. Go out, have fun, enjoy the process of playing for your country, but leave it all on the floor because it's such a short window of time that you have to realize your goals. So I'm rooting for them, and hopefully they get it done.
That's going to give them inspiration. Go ahead, please, sir.
Good afternoon, Steph, and welcome to the Philippines. I'm Manuel Philip from Dagat, Philippines. My question is, being the defending champion and reigning MVP, is there pressure going into the regular season?
Oh, there's definitely pressure because you know, all eyes are on our team, and every other team is trying to knock us off our throne. So we have to be even better than we were last year to get back to the top. And you know, myself included, I have to be a better player going into next season to you know, to continue leading my team. And you know, there's going to be it's going to be a different challenge for us because we've never defended an NBA championship before, so it'll be a new experience for us. But I feel like we have the right guys and the right chemistry, the right makeup of a team to handle all that tension and that pressure, and obviously the goals that we're going to set for ourselves.
Okay, we'll go over there, this side of the room. Go ahead, sir.
Hi, Steph. Denison from NBA Philippines. Can you walk me through playing golf? I mean, you played with the president, Barack Obama, and all of the greats have been playing golf after their NBA careers. How different is it playing golf and then playing basketball? Can you share your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I love the game of golf. I've been playing since I was 12, and it's something I love to do in the off season. So in between, you know, during the summer when I can get out and play, it was an unbelievable experience to play with our president, Barack Obama. We spent a good 5 hours on the course, and he has about 30 Secret Service agents that are protecting him. So I was a little nervous that I was going to hit one of them with my ball or something, and then they come, you know, attack me or whatever. But so that was a nerve-wracking part, but it was a fun experience to kind of just have, you know, to talk to him about his experience as a president, and obviously playing golf is something that I enjoy a lot. And there's some similarities to you know, having to, you know, hit a 10-foot putt and like a free throw, and like the routine and the confidence you have to have that, you know, there's no other result than you're gonna make it. But obviously, it's for me, it's harder. Yeah. Everybody asks, like, what's harder to do? You know, make a 15-foot birdie putt or knock down a game-winning NBA three-pointer. I'll take the three-pointer any day.
We got a question, Jessica. Here, use my mic.
Francesca Litton from CNN Philippines. My husband is from Mountain View. Pretty sure he loves you more than he loves me. Okay. It's true though. Okay. Let's say you were playing basketball and your teammates were Ray Allen and Reggie Miller. If there were 3 guys on you and you could not take the 3, who would you pass it to?
That might have been the best question of the day.
I can't shoot it.
No, you can't shoot it. So you've got to pass it.
Let me think.
Okay, think about the options here.
So Reggie Miller was my favorite player growing up, but Ray Allen is the all-time leading three-point man in the NBA. So I'll go with him. You can't really make a bad decision there, right? So I feel like either I shoot it or I pass it to both. Either one of them, we're gonna win the game. So
over there,
that's
TJ.
my best answer for that one. Great question.
Back here, TJ from ABS-CBN. Just a bit on the shirt. That's a pretty cool shirt you got on there. Can you give us a bit of info and background how you guys picked that shirt together and why you? And there's something on the back too, right?
Something. I'll show you.
What does it say?
Thriller in the middle, Muhammad Ali, and then on the back. Big hit. He's over in the corner, but Sheldon Donald right there. Where's your hand, he's responsible for this creative and all that. It's his team, so obviously like to bring a little Manila flair with a little bit of state. So obviously we know how great Muhammad Ali was, and Under Armour put this together. So I'm happy to represent it.
We have a gentleman over here. Go ahead.
My name is Robbie Panglia from Sports Manila. It's been a nice day today. Just wanted to ask something. What has been most memorable in your UA roadshow experiences?
not just because I'm sitting in here, but this whole day so far, and I know it's going to get even better. I've been looking forward to coming here ever since we got the whole plan for the trip. So it's been great so far in the 6 hours we've been here. And I know it's going to get even better as the day goes on. So most of that is obviously because of you guys and your reception, your hospitality. That makes the trip, that much more special. So thank you guys for that.
We're very glad you're here. Go ahead, the gentleman in blue, please. Pass the mic. Pass the mic behind. There you go.
Hi, Steph. I'm Jonas Panerio from Spin.ph. Obviously, you had yourself a spectacular season last year. But heading into the new season, is there a particular area of your game that you'd like to improve on?
Everybody knows, I don't know if everybody knows, but I have to, me and my mom have a bet during the NBA season. She lets me get 2 turnovers a game. If I go over 2, then I have to pay her a little money. And if I go under 2, then I get that money back. I averaged probably 3.1 turnovers last year, so you can do the math. Who won that agreement? So that's the one I'm going to work on the most, is save a little bit of money from my mom. So hopefully no turnovers next year.
Go ahead, the gentleman in white.
Good afternoon, Stephen.
It's okay.
He's my son, Andre. He's a great fan of yours. What can you give advice? He likes to play also in the NBA in the future.
Well, he's already set his goal, and he's already a big dreamer, so he's on his way. But like I always, you have to just be a hard worker, man. You got to outwork, the competition in whatever level you are. Whether you're spending 2-3 hours in the gym every single day. When there's days that you don't want to go to the gym and you feel tired and you want to just sit at home and watch TV, go to the gym and work on your game and try to get a little bit better. And then whatever your strengths are, obviously embrace your strengths and continue to get better, but try to be as well-rounded of a basketball player as you can be. So being able to dribble, pass, shoot, rebound, play defense, you got to be able to do all those things, the best that you can.
Over here, the gentleman in black.
Hi, Steph. Good afternoon. I'm Haji Camino from PTV Sports. There have been a lot of off-season moves in the NBA for the past few weeks. How do you see the competition, especially in a wild Western Conference next season?
It's tough. It's going to be a fun battle all year long. A lot of teams are mixing and matching and retooling to get better and hopefully try to knock us off. So we got to be ready. It's not going to be easy. We feel like we're still the team to beat, and we won't lose that confidence. But we can't just say it. We have to go out there and do something about it and be ready for the season when it starts and have some fuel, like a fire underneath us as we go and defend our title, which you've seen in the history of the league. It's really hard to do, and we want to be those teams that can accomplish it.
Okay, over here, down here, go ahead.
Hi, my name is Pao from Powcast.net, sports blog and community. You're one of our favorite basketball player. Obviously, you're one of the best, but could you give me your top five best point guard of today's, including yourself, if you want to rank yourself there?
Oh, in today's game?
In today's, who's the top 5 best point guard?
I never answer that question because I don't need bulletin board material for my opponents. I will say, as a whole, the point guard position is probably the strongest in the NBA right now. There's so many talented guys on each team, and every night I can't take a night off, or else I'm gonna get exposed as a player because there's so much great talent out there. So it always keeps me on my toes. You could probably put together your own list, and it would probably be a solid one. But I know every night I have to be ready, whether it's Chris Paul, whether it's Russell Westbrook, or whether it's Grievous Vasquez from Toronto. I got to be ready, and they all are in the NBA for a reason. So that's kind of where I'm at.
That's a great way of looking at it. Go ahead, please. Go ahead.
Hi, Steph. I'm Wally from PowerFast.net. We'd just like to know who would be the most influence regarding your game? Who influenced you the most growing up or basically playing basketball?
My college coach, Bob McKillop, who was the coach at Davidson College where I went for 3 years. He was the coach that inspired me the most when it comes to being the best I can be on and off the court. From a player standpoint, I loved watching Steve Nash and Reggie Miller growing up. Those are my two favorite players to watch. And whether I was playing the one or the two, I could take a little bit from each of their game and mold it into one. And so those two guys were very influential for me from the players. Who? Oh, of course. I was going to get to that, yeah. My dad, of course, who definitely a huge influence on what it meant to be a professional, raise a family in the NBA, and really inspired me to realize my dream. And he always told me it didn't matter if I was going to try to play in the NBA or try to be a doctor or a lawyer or whatever I was going to do, he was going to support me. So to have that kind of confidence from a dad, knowing even if I didn't follow in his footsteps, he would support me, 100%. That meant a lot growing up.
That must have helped. At least there's no pressure.
For sure.
Go ahead over here. We got one
Hi,
question.
Steph. This is Pao from fhm.com.ph. Would you like to share your training regimen on how you get to the level of playing you are right now?
Yeah, we'll talk a little bit about that at the clinic when I go over there, but most of it's a lot of ball handling, a lot of shooting, obviously. I like to mix and match the two, so most of the time when I'm getting shots up, I do combination moves and dribble moves and change the speed and direction moves into my shot so that I'm working on my quick release, being able to shoot off the dribble, which is one of my strengths. And then off the court, obviously you got to eat right, try to get as much sleep as you can. You want to be in the best shape you can be possibly, so whether that means you got to go out and run a couple miles and break a sweat or get on a treadmill and kind of get some reps in. You want to be able to, when you're on the floor playing, feel fast and feel like you can play for a long time. So endurance is a big key to what I do. So if I can be able to run around the floor and tire my opponent out and I still feel fresh, then I got the advantage.
Well, we have to cut this short, unfortunately, because he's got a full schedule here today. Before anything else, I think your photographers want to take some shots. Can you just take a seat? Get off. And there you go. Photographers, go ahead. We'll give you guys just a couple of seconds because he's got to go. Again, thank you very much, everybody, for coming over.